Hey guys, welcome back to Habitual Crypto. My name's Dan, and here on the channel we like to make good habits in trading. So if you like trading cryptocurrency and finding the best strategies to do so, please click that subscribe and like button and leave a comment on the video. Today we're going to be looking at the Bitcoin chart, Ethereum chart, and Bitcoin dominance. And then I have a few quick news of the day articles for you, and then we will jump into charting out any altcoins that anyone's interested in. So we'll dive right in, starting with the Bitcoin chart. This is the daily chart, and if we zoom out here, you can see we are still in an uptrend, making higher lows and higher highs and higher lows. And now we've been consolidating here pretty much since the beginning of March. And what I believe this is just healthy consolidation. I really think Bitcoin's ready to pop off here. We did break up a couple days ago out of this symmetrical triangle pattern, and we did almost reach new all-time highs, but not quite. We're still just kind of pressing up on the resistance here. And this is on the daily chart. You can see we did just have a cross here on the MACD. So we do have, momentum heading in the buyer's direction here. So that's one indicator that, a nice move up might be happening over the next few days. And I think once we really do break all-time highs around 61,746, I think it's probably going to be a decent candle up. Most targets project around 66,000. I would expect anywhere from 65 to 68,000 being the first signs of resistance there. And if we zoom in here a little bit on the hourly, you can see we did get up above the symmetrical triangle, and now we've kind of just been pinballing off. We've come back down and made that support, which is very important, and now we're finding this this long-term channel trend from the beginning of the year as somewhat of resistance right now. So now we're kind of bouncing in there. If we can get back up into that channel, I believe we will get a move up to pass all-time highs. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for on Bitcoin. It's been staying in relatively the same price range for almost like 5 weeks now. So but yeah, looking good, guys. The end, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but the end of the bull run, in my opinion, is not even close to over. The markets are not this giving when it comes to time to get out of the top. If this was the top of Bitcoin, it would have dropped a lot a long time ago, a few weeks ago, in my opinion. You don't normally stay at the top of a cycle for more than 5 weeks, giving everyone time to get out if they want to. Normally there is an explosion, a parabolic top that ends, that might only last a day or two, a week tops, where you can get out in time before it, corrects substantially. So that's my, overall thinking on Bitcoin. I think we're close to breaking out again and having that next leg up that I've been talking about. Let's go right into the Ethereum chart here. Ethereum still in this channel here. We did come back down below 2,000, but you can see we were able to bounce right off of there, and now we're bouncing. We made support on previous all-time highs again, and now we're moving up another leg up and consolidating. Nice. We did make all-time highs again yesterday or 2 days ago, and now yeah, we're staying up there. We're making support on around the 2135 mark, which was an important point for me, or important support level for us. Sorry about that. But yeah, Ethereum also, I'm even more bullish on Ethereum. I think when Bitcoin does move, there's a good chance Ethereum will stay right with it, if not move a little more than Bitcoin on the upside. So looking good. And the reason I say that is if we come and look at the Bitcoin Ethereum pairing, let's go to the 4-hour and just kind of, let's actually go to the 12-hour, kind of just look back a little bit. This is the beginning of the year. Where are we looking? Right here. And since the beginning of the year, we have made a much higher high and a higher low, and now we're consolidating again. That's why I think when Bitcoin and Ethereum do get their legs up, Ethereum might move up even more and make a higher high, because this trend goes back actually all the way to September. We've been making higher highs and higher lows. So this Ethereum has been outpacing Bitcoin since September. So yeah, I'm really bullish on both of them, but I think Ethereum is due a little bit more over the next few months. So yeah, and then we'll take a look at the Bitcoin dominance chart for those of you interested in altcoins. This has been, I've been talking about this for a very long time, how we had this main trend line for about 3 years. We finally broke that for like a week, and that brought us down past these other resistances, which were our lows from February. And then now we have surpassed our next resistance of 57% from the lows last summer. So if we kind of look at where we're going, there is this trend line. I think we're headed to about 50 to 52% Bitcoin dominance. And there may be a back test if Bitcoin moves up a lot, we may get a back test back to like 57. I would really be surprised if it went up higher than that, because now this is going to act as resistance. It already has once. But over the next few months, I'm definitely expecting us to go to 50 to 52. And then after that, the last phase of this cycle, I think we're headed down to at least 40% Bitcoin dominance. So if you're allocated to altcoins, you may see some substantial gains, especially once Bitcoin moves up and then calms down a little bit. That money will flow into the altcoins. So with that, here's the Bitcoin chart again, and I'm just going to go over some quick news articles for the day, and then we'll get into altcoins. So I feel like every week I'm talking about a new Bitcoin ETF application with the SEC. So many big names have, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, Grayscale, they've all applied for a Bitcoin ETF. There's got to be a ton of pressure for one of them to get approved at this point. Canada's already approved 2 of them. I forget, there's one other country that has a Bitcoin ETF as well, maybe more countries at this point. But yeah, it's the same story, different day. Just another Mike Novogratz Galaxy Digital, which is a big Bitcoin fund. They're applying as well. So just more applications for this, USA ETF for Bitcoin. So I would be very surprised if it doesn't happen this year at this point. I thought it was going to be 2022 when we finally saw this, but now there's just so much pressure from big companies with a lot of clout in this industry. So I would be surprised if it didn't happen. MicroStrategies announced they're going to pay their board in Bitcoin instead of dollars if they want. So, they're one of the biggest investment companies in Bitcoin. At this point, anything from MicroStrategies is just, you expect it at this point. But yeah, I guess more people getting paid in Bitcoin in America and throughout the world. They're choosing to get paid in Bitcoin instead of cash. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. We've been talking about XRP a little bit. Another little win in the XRP legal battle with the SEC. Basically, the executives will not be required to hand over financial statements. So I would expect that's probably, I don't know what type of, effect this would have had on the case, but, I don't think the executives have been totally, totally honest about everything they've done throughout the Ripple project and company. But, now they really won't have to show, possibly some important stuff. So, again, I'm expecting a slap on the wrist and Ripple to, it's been moving. We'll talk about Ripple later in the stream, but just another little win. I really don't see this heading in a doomsday event for Ripple in the end. I think it's going to be probably a major fine, and the project will go on. And the last thing today, just want to talk a little bit about Ethereum. We're going to look at the Binance chart and the Pancake Swap chart. And there's been a lot of, noise about Binance taking over Ethereum. We will talk about that more. I think, there's arguments to be made on both sides, and Binance has been a better investment this year. For sure, especially with the Bitcoin pairing, as well as the USD. So, but, Ethereum fees have been the kind of the big argument against Ethereum right now. And they've actually reached a 5-week low, the fees. So, the price is at almost all-time highs and the fees are at lowest they've been in 5 weeks. I just think we're going to possibly, this will help with that boom I talked about in the chart. I think Ethereum's going to pop as well, and might take some of that Binance BNB coin market cap back. And it will they'll probably go back and forth for a while. I don't see Binance taking over Ethereum, but Ethereum has not been successful in working on the user experience, and they're losing a big percentage of their market overall in the short term. I think in the long term they'll gain it back, but they got to get some stuff fixed. And also the Ethereum levels on exchanges, the amount of Ethereum on exchanges continues to go down. This is mainly due to DeFi locking up. Well, in a lot of the DeFi projects, you need Ethereum as well as other coins, but you need Ethereum with those coins to lock up your your interest rates and with farming and staking, you need Ethereum, and billions of dollars are getting locked up. So I believe it's about like 10 billion Ethereum, $10 billion worth of Ethereum is locked up in DeFi right now. And that continues to rise. So it's just taking more and more Ethereum off the market, as well as holders of Ethereum are not selling right now. So I think the supply is going to keep dropping, and again, just more of an indicator of where Ethereum might head this month into May. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, that is the news for the day and my analysis on Bitcoin and Ethereum. If you like the content, please feel free to subscribe or follow on YouTube and Twitch. Leave a comment and a like on the video. It really helps me out. I stream Monday through Thursday from 4 p.m. Eastern to 6 p.m. And yeah, you can stick around if you want to watch the rest of the stream. And thank you for tuning in.